We just traced the body's stress response and saw that running it continuously is costly. Now let's look at the actual bill. The concrete ways chronic stress undermines physical health. This is the domain of a field called health psychology, and one of its most important discoveries is the deep connection between the mind and the immune system, studied in a field with an intimidating name, psychoneuroimmunology. The finding is straightforward, even if the name isn't. Chronic stress suppresses the immune system. Remember cortisol, useful in short bursts but harmful when chronically elevated. One of its effects is to dampen immune function. So people under prolonged stress get sick more easily, heal more slowly from wounds, and respond less well to vaccines. The classic demonstrations are almost too neat. Under stress, students show weakened immune responses around exam time, and small wounds take measurably longer to heal. Your mental state, in other words, registers directly in your physical defenses. The other major target of chronic stress is the cardiovascular system, the heart and blood vessels. The repeated surges of stress hormones and elevated blood pressure day after day damage the arteries over time and substantially raise the risk of coronary heart disease, heart attacks, and related conditions. Stress is now recognized as a genuine risk factor for the leading cause of death in much of the world. Researchers also explored whether certain personalities are more vulnerable. The original idea was the so-called type A personality, competitive, impatient, time-pressured, and hostile, thought to be more prone to heart disease. Later research refined this. It turned out that the truly toxic ingredient wasn't the busyness or ambition, it was chronic hostility and anger. People who are frequently angry and cynically distrustful show elevated cardiovascular risk. The lesson is that it's not how hard you work, but how much corrosive anger you carry. There's also the indirect route by which stress harms health behavior. When we're stressed, we tend to sleep worse, eat worse, exercise less, and lean more on alcohol, tobacco, or other substances. So stress damages health twice over, directly through the body's physiology, and indirectly by pushing us toward unhealthy habits. The picture can sound grim, but it carries an empowering flip side. If stress harms health, then managing stress protects it. We are not helpless in front of this. In the next segment, we turn to the strategies that actually work, the psychology of coping,